Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 24th, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. So, Taurus, we have dark thoughts here, and then we have healing light. No matter what happens, or no matter what goes down, Spirit wants you to keep your mind on what's true. Don't allow yourself to focus on the what ifs. Don't allow yourself to focus on the unknown. Don't let anything seem worse than it really is. Don't even allow yourself to dwell on the disappointments. They're calling a lot of attention to dwelling on the disappointment energy here. They're wanting you to understand that if you peer into the dark, the darkness will peer back into you. Uh, They're saying that there's so much illusion, so much false energy swirling around you that it's so important that you stay locked in on facts, your true north energy, what you know to be true. You've got to keep that in focus. With dark thoughts, you have the Hermit, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Moon. And they're saying that there's so much illusion around you that it's like if you start indulging in the what ifs in a negative place, it's like it grows, right? You know how, like, if you're doing hypotheticals, what if I go outside and then I fall into a black hole, and then it can continue to go down that then the black hole could swallow me up, and then I could be over in the third dimension, and this that dimension, and that dimension, and it's like you could keep going. It will compound, it will grow, it will get bigger. um, you need to the truth that you need to keep in the forefront of your thoughts, no matter what comes up, no matter how many disappointments come up, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like so heavy I almost can't ignore it. You need to say, I go with the flow and feel my connection to the stream of life. That is a truth. You're going with the flow, you feel that connection, and you make sure you say this. So, like, I'm connected, and right in the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. You know what I mean? There's nothing missing. There's no hidden factors. There's nothing I need to be scared about or focused on or worried about or disappointed in. Nothing. Okay. And they want you to stay there because they're saying that it will go trade for trade. Your fear will bring another one. It will spring forth 10 new fears. Then you'll be afraid of each one. It'll exponentially get bigger. You don't want that. I don't want that for you. Spirit doesn't want that for you. The healing light is the Tower and Four of Swords. There's something that it's almost shocking how at peace you will be when you when you keep it in focus, your North Star, um, your universal truths within yourself, right? Even if that is that you love where you are. Maybe in the past, life wasn't where you wanted it to be, but right now, you know what I mean? It brought you to this point. You are who you are because of your past. So you can't really bring yourself to regret any of it. You got to keep that truth, right? The healing light is telling me that the things that heal you, it will be shocking. The things that you could find peace in, or you can have peace in. It's important not to delude yourself into thinking that things are so big and that you need to be afraid of something right now, or you need to be worried about anything. There's nothing too big for you to face and heal. There's nothing too big. I hope I'm making sense. Nothing has control over you. The sacred temple is the Ace of Pentacles here twice, right? And this is talking about where you are meant to be. You're meant to have a new beginning. You're meant to have a new beginning filled with abundance and growth, happiness, flourishing love. Even in, like, you know what I mean? If you're in a career already, a promotion, right? You're meant to learn something new within that career. Your life is meant to grow and to become better and expand, right? The sacred temple uh, speaks a lot about like where you're meant to be. Like, spirit is surrounding you always. You're housed in, of course, what is the word? You're in a holy place. You're standing in a holy place, a spiritual place. Wherever you go, spirit follows. Wherever you go, light follows. And that's supposed to be, and no matter what, that's like It's like the light from inside of you is growing. It's absolutely beautiful because they're saying that this is new, and that the disappointments of yesterday do not count, or do not. It's like they want you to release all that you've accumulated on this journey. Release all the sadness, release all the what ifs, the fears that you've accumulated on your journey. Things are supposed to be new. Your higher self. I can't make this up. Seven of Wands and the Hierophant. Your higher self is telling you that you got to trust your inner compass. You got to trust where spirit is guiding you. That you may already know these things. That you've already worked on everything or fixed everything. There's no need to fix anything at all anymore, right? It's not like you're so broken that you need to be fixed. They're showing that you have manifested truth and light within yourself. I don't know how else to put this, right? And I know how this sounds. I do, because it sounds so all over the place. But it's like you've through all the things that you've gone through, all the breaking ups, the disappointments, divorce, energy, loss, separations, all of this stuff. It was all to prepare you, or to, I mean, of course, to strengthen you, right? But so that you also may know that you need to trust your inner compass. For that to be here, that means that it was, the whole time it was calibrated. You just may not have understood that you should have listened to it. You could already tell, like, even if it was, say, it's a divorce, you may have known when you met the person that something was a little off, and you may have felt like, you know what, eventually, I don't know, this person doesn't feel like super forever, but I love them. And maybe everybody feels that. I've heard of cold feet. Maybe that's what I'm experiencing. Now you know what it feels like when something's right or wrong for you. And it's not to be feared, it's to be respected. Your higher self is saying that it's important for you to understand that part of your path is challenging tradition. Part of your path is to be rebellious, to challenge those things that we are told that we should be doing, that you should be. You're not supposed to follow the traditions of man, but you're supposed to follow spirit. I hope I'm making sense. And by traditions of man, they're saying that you need to challenge rituals, or certain rituals. Not, sometimes for someone to tell you, oh, you need to do a ritual, and here's my spell, and here's my thing. They're going, you need to follow your own. I mean, have an understanding, of course, but trust spirit, because sometimes certain things that you could do for yourself are so much more powerful, right? Because the power really comes from within on many things. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense, y'all. But they're saying that there's some things that will shock you, that you could heal, that maybe before you were sweeping under the rug pretending it wasn't there. But you may realize that it's something that shouldn't be feared. It shouldn't even be ignored. It shouldn't even be anything that you're giving it that much energy to, that you're saying, oh, I need to ignore that or sweep it away or pretend that it didn't happen. It's like, it's not even that. It's like it doesn't have power over you. You realize that it's deceptive. It's a betrayer. It's a thief. It's robbing you of your power. I hope I'm making sense. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, another Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.